So I just watched episode 1136, the final episode of Kuma's flashback, the animated version of chapter 1102, I believe. Uh, yeah, that shit was phenomenal. You see how my eyes are red? I watched it like half an hour ago, they're still red. Because, fuck, that shit hurt. Like, the directing, the way they animated Kuma's running scene. Obviously, I do kind of prefer the way the manga did it because it's like a panel, panel, panel. I think that's more powerful to like take up more space. But it's not like they did a bad job at all. That was fantastic, and the voice acting fantastic. Uh, I think Vegapunk being that like, cause when you're reading a page, like even in my reaction on my own channel, like when I'm reading the page, I'm not putting energy into the voices, so I'm just kind of reading it like kind of monotone the way I would read it. It still hit me really hard. I was like I was a mess in my manga reaction video, but this fucked me up. And okay, mind you, I have read it 3 times, and I watched it first. Then I went to watch it with my mom, and I wanted to see if it would get her. It did not. It got me fucking 4 or 5 times of seeing the same shit. Fucked me up still. It's fucked up, man. It's so good. Like, peak fiction. Absolute peak. The pinnacle of the medium. The greatest to ever do it. God, man, Eiichiro Oda, what do you have for breakfast, dog? Like, what do you eat for breakfast, Oda? Like, what are you? I need to know this man's diet. I need to know his like wellness routine. Like, do you get sunlight? The sun rises in the east, brother. Luffy rises from the east blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, that shit fucked me up. Fantastic music selections. I think they're new choices because I don't recall, unless I was, too busy sniffling to listen to the music correctly. I believe it could have been something slowed down. That's for sure. Yeah, I can't remember the last time manga pages made me feel that fucked up. And then there have been anime episodes that have fucked me up, for sure, like that badly. Like Hunter x Hunter episode 131, I think, or 135. You know the one. You know the one I'm trying to talk about. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Is it 26 of Gurren Lagann and 27 kind of messed me up? Episode 15 of Brotherhood. I believe it's 15, the funeral. That fucks me up. Because the way the kid's talking, it's like, it'll get you. There's definitely... Adam versus Zeus in the Record of Ragnarok manga, that fucked me up. Like the way that ends is a tearjerker for sure. But then the anime's I don't want to talk about the anime. Yeah, no, that was phenomenal. That was beautiful. I kind of like in my wish list of like Fantasyland, I kind of wanted Megumi Ishitani to do it, but I don't think that was her. Whoever did it, phenomenal job. Could not have, no complaints, no notes, beautiful. Yeah, it's just cool to see how like the world, well, besides the horrifyingly depressing, sad part of the episode, the flashback in general is a really cool way to like somehow give more life to the world because like you see what everyone was doing at certain times, and it's like very fascinating to me. I've already read this, but like it's fascinating to see in anime form as well. Like, it's just so cool. Like, oh, this is what Ace was doing at the time that Luffy's fighting Arlong, and like, oh, this is what Dragon's doing at the time when Luffy's still a year away from like setting sail, and like this is what's happening when God Valley's happening. This is where Rox is, where Roger is, where Garb's at. Like, very those are really cool things to see. Yeah, it just makes the world feel alive and lived in. And I think a world being lived in is something people don't really think about. Because they think of like a Pokemon game, right? Like the eighth gym leader doesn't do anything until you get there, right? Or like for example, Baldur's Gate 3, Cazador is doing a ritual to like become an immortal vampire, but he's not gonna start until your character shows up. That doesn't mean Baldur's Gate 3 is bad. That doesn't mean Pokemon is bad. I'm just saying that's not a lived-in world. Like, obviously, you are a player. I guess games are different. You're a player, so you have to make, like, you start that event. Like, your presence is what triggers the event, obviously, right? But even in, like, other story medium, like manga, TV shows, anime, they do that all the time where it's like, I guess one of the big memes is like in Fairy Tail, they beat a big bad guy or big bad group, and a big bad group literally came out the ground. Like, oh, we're next. What do you mean, you're next? Why were you not doing stuff before? You were just waiting? Like, that doesn't make sense. But in One Piece, everything's moving all the time. Even like pre-Luffy setting out, things were moving that affect the things now. And like 20 years ago, things were happening that affect the now. 800 years ago, things were happening that affect the now. And while Dressrosa was happening, something else was happening at the same time that affects the world. While they were on a time skip, Blackbeard got to Yonko. Like, that affects the world and affects the relationships. And like, Aokiji defected. Like, even if Luffy and gang are not participating, things are still moving. Lives are still living. I live in America. If I go to sleep, that doesn't mean a motherfucker from Japan isn't doing stuff. Just because I'm offline, I'm sleeping. There's other motherfuckers in other countries doing stuff. Right? So it's like, that's a lived-in world, and I feel like it's really hard to accomplish that in fiction, and I think the only motherfucker to really do it is Oda. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, think about that for a second. Like, oh, this event only triggers if I show up in the game. Or like, oh, well, this bad guy is worse than the first bad guy. Where was he while I was fighting the first bad guy? Or like, if you're watching a show, he fights the first bad guy. Well, where was the final villain when I was doing this? Was he just waiting for me? It doesn't make sense. He's just sitting in a chair? No, in One Piece, bro, they're all moving all the time. They're not waiting for you, dog. They ain't waiting for nobody. They do as they please. That's why I think it's so cool and lived in. And like, when we get the wraparounds and like the explanations and like the full circles, like, we've seen Sabaody before. Now we're seeing it from Kuma's perspective. And it makes sense because Kuma was there, right? So, and also, you know, Kuma visiting all the places he sent the Straw Hats kind of reaffirms that he was a good guy the whole time. Yeah. Losing his humanity. I'm about to start crying again. Losing his humanity. But he's running. He's running. Like, in present time, in the anime, he's running towards Bonnie right now. Like, the main one. Fantastic. Yeah, I have no notes. I don't know what else to say. That was just beautiful. 10 out of, like, 3,000 out of 10. Like, that's probably going on my list of like right now I watch 10:15. I rewatch 10:15 like all the time. I rewatch 968 all the time, which is like Roger laughed and we laughed as well, and it I don't know, that moment's nice. I like the song. I like Ending One Memories. I really like that song. This is probably going on that list of like, yeah, I'm watching this over and over again. 309 where Luffy defeats Lucci? That should also peak. Like, those 4 episodes. Bomb 4. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, that's. I mean, I usually do manga stuff, but that episode was way too good, so I felt like I had to ramble about it on my webcam. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stall until it gets to 10 minutes, because I heard 10 minutes is like the magic number. I don't know. Yeah, 10 minutes is the magic number. So that's the Taj Mahal Lego Taj Mahal right here. Lego Death Star, Lego Big Ben, Lego Eiffel Tower, Lego White House, Lego United Nations, Zoro Swords, Wado Ichimonji, Sanreki Tetsu, Enma, Shusui, Eat the Rich, Free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan, free Haiti, no one's illegal on stolen land, support the trans youth, protect the dolls, love is love, punch a Nazi in the face if you can, and fuck the Celestial Dragons, free my boy Kuma, fuck the police, fuck the Marines, all Marines are bastards, all cops are bastards, yeah, I don't know, that's all I got. Chapter in like 3 days, I think, 4 days, we'll see.